Welcome back to Afternoon Express, where we are celebrating World Taco Day. We are taking our taste buds on a journey, and our next stop is all things prawn. Now, I love a good prawn, and we're adding it into the taco as a filling.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's one thing with tacos. There's so many things you can add, from prawns to chicken to beef to pork. You can go down an array of things, but I think saying like prawns, a little bit extravagant, but it is something that, we need to learn how to cook perfectly and, sort of put that into our cradle and off we go, really.
Iconic. Now, if you are looking for a flavor-bursting taco recipe idea, then why not whip up these delicious Cajun-spiced prawn tacos made with smooth and tasty Clover BUTRO, perfect for sharing. Now, Jay, what do we need?
Girl, I am on tortilla duty. I'm starting to pick up a trend here in the kitchen, but I'm so glad that Chart is here to show us how to do the prawns. But let's get cracking on the taco
filling.
Taco, if it's not a shell, it's a
vessel.
It's a vessel. Yes. Yep. Okay, so we're going to be using some of the flatbreads that we cut out earlier, and then we're going to use our Clover BUTRO just to spread that on. And, with the smooth taste and the deliciousness of dairy, this is the perfect thing to spread on your taco before frying it. So I'm going to spread some on one side, and then I'm going to quickly pop them into the pan just to fry off. We're using a griddle pan now just to get some nice charred lines on that. And you can see how it's, frying up nicely. So this is going to be an excellent vessel for what Chef Chart is going to be preparing for us today.
Delicious.
Absolutely. So, going on to cooking your prawns. It's something that you want to do really quickly on a nice high heat. So get your pan on and allow it to warm up. Almost allow it to smoke. Don't be scared for it to smoke. Okay. Remember, when cooking with oil, heat up the pan first to get the right heat. When cooking something with butter, cold pan, cold butter. When the butter foams, then you cook. So I've got a heated pan here, in with my oil, because I'm going to get that nice high temperature that I want and desire. And you'll see how the oil just moves so effortlessly when it's preheated. When it's cold, it's sort of, quite sort of slow going around the pan there. But get it in there and really make sure you get it lovely and hot. So what we're going to do for a little bit of flavour is a little bit of garlic in there as well. So just some chopped up garlic. And again, that's going to indicate where you are with your pan. So have a look. And I always say, have a happy, snappy, crackle pan kind of thing. That snap, crackle and pop. Yes. That's what's going on. Use those sort of senses. You can see it's frying really well, which is fantastic. So to that, we're going to add in our prawns. So what we need to do is just make sure you don't put that liquid that you got in the base there. So just sort of squeeze them with your tongs, or you can drain them again as well. Okay. We have thawed them out as well.
I also
makes life so much easier.
Thawed them out and you've already cleaned them. They're ready to cook up.
Absolutely. And if you are making this for lots of people, don't be tempted to just shove everything in there and cook and lots of little bits more frequently, because you're going to keep the heat at a high heat. It's going to cook evenly, as opposed to then leaching out all the liquid that's in there. Pop them in and now leave them, and you're going to see them starting to cook. So if you actually watch the colour, the translucent colour starting to change as it's cooking. Don't be tempted to get in there, because I want to see how far it's cooking. We're all tempted to go there. Get yourself another pot and, mix over there or whatever. And then you can have a look-see. Let's just take one and have a look-see. You can see the colour difference. There, you can see
turning into a pinky colour.
That little pinky colour there, but leave that and watch it. Use those senses as you cook it, right, James?
It really is a sensory experience. That is all the time what we're kind of reinforcing here on Afternoon Express. Not only should the food taste good, but you also need to use, your ears, hear that snap, crackle, pop.
Absolutely.
The eyes, watch it change colour. And on Jay, on your side, it seems as if your tortillas are looking incredible. They're lovely golden brown, and now you've already filled them.
I've filled them, girl, and I can't wait to taste it, because having fish, any kind of seafood on a taco is like a dream for me. So I would actually, as opposed to prawns, maybe do like a fish taco, which is also great. A nice ceviche is actually my favourite. But I'm going to give one of these a quick try, Pali, and let's see how it goes.
Whilst you're in there, I'm just putting a little bit of sort of taco spice into there, just to sort of, finish that off there. I'm going to seal your knife. And now it's still cooking, all right? But what we're going to do now is actually switch it off and let the residual heat of the pan finish cooking. So it's not going to be dried out, because these can dry out very quickly. Little squeeze of lemon juice onto there. And then a little bit of a toss. What you do is just sort of take it, so you push everything down to the pan, and then a little bit of a jab and pull back. Jab and pull back. Jab and pull back.
You can really start to see that caramelization on the prawns. They're looking absolutely delicious. I've just had a taste of this. It is so delicious. And I think just because of that Clover BUTRO being so versatile, able to spread very nicely, giving that nice charred base. I think that's the, the starting point. Having a good vessel and then a perfect filling. I mean, these prawns are delicious. They're succulent. The flavors coming through. I've been
looks good.
transported.
It is good. It's short, sharp cooking. That's all that you want to do. These are done, guys. Serve them up, eat them, and enjoy. That is the art of cooking prawns.
Voila, riba, amigos. Please, may I have a taste over there? I mean, it is just so good and it's so worth sharing. Now, to get your hands on this recipe, give me that. To get your hands on this recipe, simply head over to afternoonexpress.co.za. Cheers to us.
Ooh.